How come that idiot's rich and I'm not? That's the title of Robert Shemin's amazing, amazing book. How come that idiot's rich and I'm not? And I think before you even open the book, you already got full value from that book just by thinking about the genius of that title. Robert Collier, he was an author, he said, enter the conversation going on in the prospect's mind. And you know what's going on in the prospect's mind? Envy, frustration, aggravation. And if you can enter the conversation going on in the prospect's mind by asking, how come that idiot's the boss and I'm not? How come that idiot's the manager and I'm not? There are so many ways that you can use this irresistible hook in your sales letters, in your marketing, in your YouTube video, whatever it is, you can use this, and you absolutely should use this. In academic circles, how come that moron's a full professor and I'm not? How come that scatterbrain got tenure and I didn't? You can vary it, right? The I didn't thing. How come that nerd's a chick magnet and I'm not? How come that blank's a blank and I'm not? How come that blank got blank and I didn't? How come that dumbass professor, or how did that dumbass become a professor and I didn't? I could do this all day. I should riff on it, put it to music. By the way, if we don't know each other, if we hadn't said hi yet, I'm Sufit. Please say hi in the comments. This is Follow That Dream. Tell me what your dream is. But enough about that. Back to the envy. Envy. How come that hack's an award-winning author and I'm not? How come that illiterate is a best-selling author and I'm not? How come that goofball got the Best Teacher Award and I didn't? How come that blank's a blank and I'm not? You can do this. Do this right now. Think about it. Because like I said, it taps into the most basic and base human emotion, envy. And you know what? You may think it's ugly. I'm not going there. I'm all about love and butterflies and tulips and unicorns. But you know what? Love and butterflies and tulips and unicorns are not going to sell your stuff. They're not going to sell your book. They're not going to sell your program. You know what is? Tapping into the conversation going on in the prospect's mind. Tapping into that person's emotions. And one of those is envy. They even put it in the 10 Commandments. You can't make this stuff up. Do not covet thy neighbor's wife, right? Covet, that's all about envy. They were coveting even in the days of Moses. And what the 10 Commandments were basically saying was, how come that nerd, that loser got the hot babe and I didn't? That's if you're British. How come that idiot got a preferment and I didn't? Right? A preferment is apparently a promotion, right? How come that imbecile got a blank and I didn't? How come that numbskull is a blank and I'm not? You fill in the blanks. Do you see the power of this hook? You know, for the first part of it, I wrote down a list. Blockhead, numbskull, dodo, dork, simpleton, knucklehead, airhead, doofus, goof, ignoramus, dimwit, loser. Now, I know you don't want to use these kind of words. I know. But it works. It works. It absolutely is going to help you get to where you want to go. You want to follow that dream. You're not going to do it with unicorns and butterflies. You're going to do it by saying, how come that dumbass got monetized and I didn't? Right? On YouTube. How come that moron's president and I'm not? Of the PTA. You know this is not a politic. No, I mean, don't you think there are people in Washington asking themselves that question? You know what? I didn't make it up. It is what it is. Which of these messages would most resonate with your audience, right? In your video, in your book, in your article, in your course, what would tap into their aggravation, their frustration, their envy? How come that idiot's the boss and I'm not? This is Sufit. Oh, by the way, just a couple more. How come that rhymes with witch got a husband and I didn't, right? That would be great for a program on how to get the guy. I know you don't want to be negative, but envy is such a powerful emotion. And if you're not using it, if you're not using the emotions, if you're not using the frustrations and the aggravations and also the aspirations, but the the stuff going on in your prospect's mind, if you're not using it, you're leaving a lot on the table. This has been Sufit. I would love to see your comment. I'm looking forward to all that. Oh, no, I don't do negative. I'm not mocking you. You know, I'm all about love and positive stuff. But you know what? If you can speak to what people are really feeling, they will trust you, they will listen to you, and you will get further when you are following that dream. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Sufit, and I will see you on our Follow That Dream campus. Ciao, ciao!